Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the chain stitch in crochet. This is also called as CH. This is one of the most important basics in crochet. Almost every project begins with a chain. So if you're brand new, you're in the right place. I'll walk you through how to hold yarn and hook, how to make the chain stitch step by step, and how to count your chains and common beginner mistakes and how to fix them. So grab your yarn and hook and let's get started. Now that you know how to make a slip knot, that was the first step to start your crocheting journey. The next step is how to hold the hook. There are many ways people hold the crochet hook, but the method I prefer is this way, like you hold a knife. This is easier for me. But there are people who also hold it like a pencil. So it's not important. The way you hold is not very important because whichever way is comfortable for you, you can try that. I'll tell you how I do it. I hold it with my right hand like this. If you're right-handed, this tutorial will be helpful. If you're left-handed, just follow the opposite, whatever I'm going to say. So this is my right hand. I hold the hook like this, thumb on top like this, like that. Now, how do I hold the yarn? This is slightly tricky for beginners, so listen carefully. Now, you have made a slip knot. You've made a slip knot. You're going to work into this knot here. Now, how do you hold the yarn? This is how you hold your hook, but how do you hold your yarn? Just this is the tail end and this is the working yarn. Now just bring your fingers like that and use your middle finger and take it to the back of the knot like that, and the thumb in the front. So you hold your knot like this with your middle finger and your thumb. This is the hold for the grip. Now this index finger will make sure that you send the yarn for the stitches, for making the stitches. So that's why you hold it like this. Some people also make a slight they do this with their pinky, but I don't do this. If you want, you can try that. If it is comfortable, you can follow, but how I do is just this way. Hold your middle finger and your thumb. Make use of the middle finger and the thumb to hold this knot, the slip knot that you made. Then send the yarn, skein of yarn, through this index finger like that. So this is how you hold your hook. Now let's move on to making chains. So once you're able to hold it like this, the second lesson is done. So you know how to make a slip knot, you know how to hold the hook and the yarn. Now you move on to making chains. Now for making chains, you just have to carefully see the movement of the fingers and the hook. Now this hook is on top, the yarn is at the bottom. I'm holding the knot like this. Now I bring the hook in front like that, go all the way to the back of the yarn and grab that skein of yarn like that. So the hook will actually go to the back, from the front to the back. Hold the yarn like that and make sure your slip knot has some place here so that you will be inserting the yarn into this knot. So make it loose, don't have the knot too tight like this, so you will not have any space. So have some, as a beginner, have some space here so that you can bring the yarn into that loop. Now You go all the way again. I'm showing you. You go back, grab the yarn like that, bring it into that loop. If it's too big as a beginner, it's okay. You keep practicing and you will get the tension. That is, you will get even loops as you practice. But as a beginner, even if it's a big loop, it's okay. Keep practicing. So I'm going to show you again. Grab this yarn from front to back. Just grab this yarn, twist it, bring it into this loop. Again, go all the way to the back of the yarn that is coming from the index finger. Then you bring it inside the loop like that. So you can adjust the tension later on as well. So you just pull it with your index finger like this and make it tight. Pull it like this, make it loose. So this is how you adjust the tension. So you keep doing this, keep practicing your chains. Make sure they are even. So you keep continuing your chains like that. Keep practicing this until you get the tension right with even chains. So this is how your chain looks like. This is how you start your crocheting journey. Now you know how to do the slip knot and how to hold the hook and the yarn, and now you also know how to make these chains. Now that you've learned how to form your chain stitches, let's go over a few helpful details to make your practice easier. First, when you look closely at your chain, you'll notice a series of small V shapes. Each V counts as one chain. Make sure to count only these V's starting right below the loop on your hook. The loop that's currently on the hook does not count as a chain. As you continue practicing, try to keep your tension steady. Many beginners pull their yarn too tightly, which makes it difficult to work into the chain later. If your chains feel stiff or hard to insert your hook into, try loosening your grip and relaxing your hands a little. On the other hand, if your chains are too loose and look uneven, gently tighten your tension so each stitch looks consistent. Maintaining an easy, comfortable rhythm will help your stitches look neat and uniform. Another common mistake is twisting the chain while working. If you notice your chain turning, just pause for a moment and adjust it so all the V's face upward toward you. Keeping the chain oriented correctly will make the next row much easier. If at any point you aren't happy with how your chains look, don't worry. Crochet is very forgiving. You can simply pull the working yarn and all the stitches will unravel. Then you can start again without any damage to your yarn. This is one of the reasons crochet is so fun to learn. To build confidence, I recommend practicing by making about 20 to 30 chains in one go. This will help your fingers get used to the movement and your tension will improve naturally over time. Just be patient with yourself. The more you practice, the smoother your stitches will become. And that's it. You now know how to make the crochet chain stitch, your very first step into the world of crochet. If this lesson was helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out the next video in this beginner series where we learn how to make the single crochet stitch. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.